Call this year-end meeting to order, and I'd like to offer the following resolutions. Be resolved to authorize payment on audited vouchers in the amount of $70,954.67.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to approve encumbrances in the general, the highway, the water district, the Hamlet sewer district, and the on-site district fund budgets as per attached sheet.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to encumber year 2015 accrued pay in the general, the highway, the water district, the Hamlet sewer district, and the on-site district's fund budgets as per the attached sheet.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to authorize budget transfers in the general, the highway, the Hamlet sewer district, and water district, and the on-site district's fund budgets as per attached sheet. All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to authorize a transfer from the general fund 2015 surplus, the sum of $26,000 to the McDaniel Bridge Replacement Capital Project number .076, and be further resolved, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to authorize a transfer from the Highway Fund 2015 surplus, the sum of $100,000 to the McDaniel Bridge Replacement Capital Project number .076, and be further resolved, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Be it resolved to establish a town hall roof replacement capital project for the purpose of replacing the flat portion of the town hall roof, and be further resolved to transfer from the year 2015 surplus the amount of $60,000 to the town hall roof replacement capital project, and be further resolved, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
That's not on this.
It's not
This is brand new.
It's like,
I'm sorry.
where-
This is hot off the press. I apologize. It's, that roof has been troublesome for quite a number of years now. And I know Bill has been up there countless times to sort of, try to get it through the next storm or so. But that roof is probably 30 or 40 years old now, and it's coming near time for it to be
And
repaired.
it's probably only a 30-year roof that was on there to begin with.
Right.
So which building is this?
This is
The flat portion of the town hall.
The old firehouse.
The old
Yes.
firehouse. So, that's
Second.
what that is.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Be it resolved to close the Waterloo Capital Project .078 and to transfer any remaining sum to the Water District unappropriated unexpended balance, and be it further resolved, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be it resolved to close the Chestnut Hill Bridge Capital Project .075 and to transfer any remaining sum to the McDaniel Bridge Replacement Capital Project .076, and be it further resolved, this resolution shall take place immediately.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be it resolved to close the Upper Como Parking Lot Capital Project .067 and to transfer any remaining sum to the general fund unappropriated unexpended balance, and be it further resolved, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Second.
Second.
I just want to say, great job.
Beautiful.
You guys who have worked on that for as long as you have, great work. Michael,
Good job. Yes.
thank
Looks
you.
beautiful.
Let
Does look great. Thank you.
the record show our appreciation
Yeah.
for the highway department's work on that. It's beautiful. We've got nothing but wonderful compliments about it. Of
Unfortunately,
course, I take all the credit.
unfortunately, there are no funds to be transferred out of that.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes, you find there's like 38 cents in interest or something. So that's why I always put that little caveat in there.
Yeah.
No, the highway department bankrupted us during it. They did.
Yeah, that was took them a hell of a long time.
Yes, and it took them a hell of a
Yeah,
long
what-
time.
I told you I would get to.
It took so long, we had to
And he did.
transfer from me to Jay.
Patience.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be it resolved to authorize the supervisor to sign an agreement for the year 2016 with the Ulster Regional Gang Enforcement Narcotics Team.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be resolved to appoint Tom Revere, HMEO2, grade 5, for the Highway Department at $23.61 per hour, effective January 1, 2016.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Whereas 2015 general fund revenues have exceeded the budgeted amount of $4,956,215. And whereas grant monies totaling $250,000 from the New York State Dormitory Authority have yet to be received by the town. And whereas the Mescalorn Community Center project number .074 has a current deficit of $206,585,092. Whereas the money from the grant is authorized and intended solely for the purpose of defraying costs of the .074 capital project. Whereas the town does not wish to carry a deficit on its books beyond the end of 2015, therefore be it resolved. 2, addendum the 2015 budget as follows. 1, increase revenue line A05031.0 by $206,585.92. 2, increase expense line A09950.07400 by $206,585.92. And be it further resolved that when the $250,000 grant monies are received, they should be dispersed in the following manner. The sum of $43,414.08 to be credited to the Mescal Hornbeck Community Center Capital Project 1074. The remaining sum of $206,585.92 to be credited to the unappropriated unexpended balance. And be it further resolved, this resolution shall be effective immediately. So, get a second, let me explain this, because there's many elements in this resolution. First of all, if you look at this on its face, oh my goodness, I mean, did the project go over? But no, it did not. The project was still actually $54,000 under the budget. However, the $250,000 from the dormitory authority, that grant, was slowly moved up the chain, sat in the New York State Department of Budget from July until December 10th of this year. It was finally released. I have the contract that I'm now filling out with it. We've got just about all the paperwork assembled to have it completed by Monday. Off to the mail it goes. And if all goes swimming and well, then it should be, that money should be there, fairly soon. So that's the status of the money. That's the status of the project. What we've done here, as far as the addendum of a budget is concerned, you can addendum your budget in the manner that we have proposed when you have realized your revenues. So if you've not realized your revenues, this never would have been possible, but we did. Our revenues were in excess of about $26,000 from what we budgeted. So we qualify for making this addendum to our budget. So what we have done, what this resolution proposes to do, is to take $206,585.92 from our unappropriated, unexpended balance that we had existing in a sum of approximately $600,000. We're taking $206,000 of that, and we are increasing our revenue line. So it's as if we increased the unexpended balance appropriation for this budget at the beginning of the year by $206,000. So we're increasing the revenue line, and then we're increasing the expense line, which is transferred to that capital project by that same amount. That will balance the project. That we will go into tomorrow morning with a zero project instead of a deficit project. And then again, when that $250,000 comes sailing over the transom, we will take $43,000 of it and put it back into that capital project. And the $206,000 remaining will go back into the unappropriated unexpended balance. I hope that explains it. That's what it's.
Gosh.
Got it?
I got it.
Clear as
You
mud.
have
Oh,
it?
good.
No, it's clear. We have the money, we just didn't get it yet. So that's why it looks like we're below, but we're really, under budget, and the money's there, we just didn't get it yet from this grant. As soon as we get it, we'll transfer it back.
Yes,
That sounds
Pretty much
great.
like-
yes, that's it.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
Yes, yes. Next time I'm giving you the floor. Thank you for that. All in favor? Aye. Be it resolved to accept the resignation of Officer Joseph Murray from the Woodstock Police Department effective January 3, 2016, and be it further resolved to thank Mr. Murray for his service to the town.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Did you jump over the CWA?
Yeah, no, we're going to do, we'll discuss all that tomorrow. I
Oh,
figure I'd give everybody a little bit more time to digest those contracts,
I see, okay.
both of them. Be it resolved to hire Timothy Dupree as a 90-day temp for the police department starting January 1, 2016 at $22.82 per hour.
What is it, 2282?
83?
33.
22.83. Don't you short him that penny.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Be it resolved to hire Kristen Christopher as a part-time clerk for the building department starting January 1, 2016 at $19.61 per hour.
Oh, that's different.
Those numbers don't agree with what we have.
This was sent out earlier, and this is based on,
Yeah, I'm sorry, I never even looked at what was sent out, so. Yeah, okay, it's a different figure, yes, I'm sorry, this is a corrected figure.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Be it resolved to hire Scott Moxon as seasonal winter help for the maintenance department from January 1 through April 1, 2016 at $12.54 per hour.
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
I guess this is an after the fact. Be it resolved to waive the fee for community center rental for the community gathering held on December 29, 2015.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so that is our business. I just want to, if I may, first surrender the floor to anybody here. If anybody has a comment or something that they would like to make about the year past or the year coming, or...
You comment first.
Well, it was a very interesting year for me. Something that I discovered this year is just really how resilient and wonderful this organization that I represent is. As many of you know, I was absent for some portion of the year. I want to say this council, the town clerk, the highway superintendent, all the departments in this town, my deputy, you just all rose and you just, listen, I wasn't missed. And,
I wouldn't say
well,
that.
I'm just saying, we
missed you.
made this whole thing work, and I'm just very, very grateful for that.
It's that we didn't notice you weren't here.
And exactly, right.
I know.
So, I'm just really impressed by the resilience and also the cohesiveness of this organization. I'm very grateful to all of you for that. And I'm sure the townspeople are as well, because I did not detect any interruption of services. So, thank you. Number two, we're an exciting year. We got the parking lot done. We got the community center done. We got just behind us as a town board, we did the town hall all together. I think we've just really made some great progress here. We got the water loop done.
The old guys.
And the what?
The oil tanks.
And the oil tanks, yes. Thank you, Jay. We got the oil tanks. Jay got the oil tanks out.
The last one is being removed from the surface of the earth tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Saturday, yeah.
Right.
It's
Wow.
been sitting there.
So it lingered another year,
Yeah.
staggered into 2016. Anyway, I just think it was a really exciting period to be in government. And again, I just thought that we all behaved very cohesively. It's not to say that we didn't have some disagreements, along the way, but all in all, I really think we did a good job of delivering these crucial projects to the town. And I just thank the council, I thank the highway superintendent again for all the help that his department gave. I thank the town clerk for the real added burden that it was to your office to help us execute all these things. And I just thought it was something, it all went very well. And I thank you. I would like the record to show my gratitude for the service of Councilman Ken Panzer these last 4 years. Ken is going to continue helping me after the turn of the year, representing me at and Ken, tell me who they are again?
The Climate Smart Committee.
The Climate Smart Committees. We know this is that group that's mostly in Rosendale, right? That's mostly where they meet around there?
No, this is the Ulster County,
Oh, the Ulster County,
so
okay.
it's
Yeah, okay.
representatives from the various
Anyway,
towns on the committee.
it's difficult for me to get off to all those meetings, and Ken has offered his services there. And I thanked him for it, and I've taken him up on it.
Thank you.
Ken, thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
So that's it. Again, I'm really pleased and I'm really impressed by the resilience and the cohesiveness of this organization. And I'm just very proud to be part of it. Thank you.
I would just echo Jeremy's sentiments and say that a special thanks to all the employees and the department heads. You guys continue to make our job easy and make us look good. And it's not lost on the board. So please deliver that back to your department.
Yep.
And Jackie, you were saying.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, not just the employees, but the volunteer board.
Everybody. Amazing.
Everyone in the organization. I mean, it is one big family, and we have our squabbles and disagreements, and we always seem to work through them and achieve great things.
You know, as long as we mention the parking lot, it'd be nice to have the record reflect our appreciation to Lauren Rose and Jim Hansen
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the marvelous job that they did
Mhm.
with that kiosk.
Much better than the photo, than the picture out there.
Yes, I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just
Beautiful.
beautiful. It looked like it grew there. it's really wonderful. We do,
Oh, we do
we have
have
this
a-
last little bit of business. We have a bid for that wall.
Okay, somebody's going to jail.
Yes. We are pleased to provide pricing to furnish and install millwork required for the installation of donor bricks at the Woodstock Community Center as per Walker Architect proposed budget dated 12/14/2015 for $6,299. We appreciate this opportunity to offer our services. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at your convenience.
Who was that?
That is One-Way Construction.
Oh, one line. Very
Is
good.
that the same guy?
Yeah, yeah,
Same guy.
yeah. Same guy who did the community center, yeah. More-
So, does this sound like a reasonable number? Shall we engage this fellow service?
I think so.
That would be a wise move.
Okay, and be it resolved to engage the services of One-Way Construction to furnish and install millwork required for the installation of donor bricks at the Woodstock Community Center, as per the Walker Architect's proposal.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
If you want to take that and make a copy of it?
Yes, thank
You
you.
can use, take that language right off of
Yeah.
that, that's what I do.
So I'd like to just say thank you to Ken, first of all, for the last 4 years and everything you've done. You've done some really wonderful things for the town. I think a lot of the information you brought to us has been really useful and will be helping us for years to come because it helped create a certain policy and information that made us make certain decisions, and you were a big part of that. And so I thank you for everything you've done over the last 4 years, and especially all that information you kept bringing to us. Some of it we may not have wanted to hear, but we've done it. But it was a good thing. It was a really good thing, and thank you.
Thanks, are good.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for the compliments. To a certain extent, I'll be continuing to work on some of that.
Good.
I mean, we made great progress on understanding Woodstock's carbon footprint and our cost of electricity. I mean, things that I don't think most towns understand, and I'm quite sure of that because I'm now on this committee. A lot of that basic work has been done, but, you know, this new position as liaison, I'll continue that and keep track of that stuff. The other part of the what's called the climate smart community is, you know, aside from the carbon footprint, reducing your carbon footprint, all things that we've talked about, is the other half is preparing for the floods which are coming. And all you have to do is turn on the TV to see what's happening in the Midwest. And we've been very lucky here in Woodstock. And the zoning law that was put together by the Aquifer Task Force identified the area where that'll collect the water, which when we get a terrific rainstorm is going to flood the center of Woodstock. And that's the Sawkill watershed. So in addition to looking at that from the viewpoint of just from a zoning viewpoint and protection of the wells, we also need to look at that as for flood protection and how we, you know, if we get heavy rains, how we keep the water up there rather than having it come through town and wash away homes and businesses. And that gives us a chance to work on some of those issues, which will be relatively new.
So I hadn't finished, but that's okay. I'm glad you interrupted me.
I'm sorry.
That's good. But it's okay. But I also want to thank all the town employees and volunteers for a really great year. Bill and I have to thank each other for not killing each other a few times during the community center renovation, but it really went amazingly well considering the teamwork under budget, and looks beautiful, and I thank everyone who had a part of that, especially One-Way Construction and all the other subcontractors. And thanks to all the employees for everything they do all year and never complain. And as far as the contracts, I think there's a few things in the CWA contract that I actually want to try and give them a little bit more. So we'll look at that. And
Ding, 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 ding.
and the police contract, there are a few things I want to look over. So hopefully we'll discuss some of those things as we move along. And thank you all for the privilege of being on the town board. It's been definitely an experience. I'm done.
Well, then with that, let's all go out and get drunk.
Let's all be safe.
Move to adjourn.
Yes.
All be safe.
I'm having dinner with
Okay.
3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and 6-year-olds.
You'll definitely need to.
I think I'm having
How's Ivy?
Ivy's doing better.
Yeah?
She's doing
Oh,
better,
good.
yeah.
Not
3
home.
weeks. 3 weeks today.
Uh-huh.
No, tomorrow, 3 weeks old tomorrow. Yeah.
When's she coming home?
I don't know.
It's been a while.
She's gearing up to be your next deputy.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, yeah. I said,
Great.
Michelle, don't take the stuff too far. No, No, she can handle it. I don't know if I could. Anyway, thank you.
Happy New Year,
Happy
everyone.
New Year, everybody.
Will be missed.
Table